What up? What up? What up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is the rankings from Ready to Love. Okay. This is episode 9, season 9, episode 3. Okay. Without further ado, let's just go in. Okay. Now, let me say this. My rankings wasn't too far off. Okay. So far, they still holding pretty steady. Holding pretty steady. I gotta say, pretty good. Now, there were some people who did not necessarily agree with rankings, and to each their own, right? They had their viewpoint, I had mine, all right, and they gave me a couple of suggestions on what they thought as far as the rankings were concerned, right? And I found them very interesting, to say the least. Now, shout out to I found them interesting, to say the least. Now, shout out to Felix the cat daddy. Okay, shout out to Felix the cat daddy. He gave me his list. He had Leen number 1. He had Vanessa number 2, Shamika number 3, Patrice number 4, Maya number 5, Koshia number 6, Alexis number 7. That's criminal, bro. It's Alexis number 7 for real. And then he had April at number 8, Patricia at number 9, and Rashina at number 10. I respect his list, but yeah, we slightly disagreed on some of the fundamentals. Now, I have to say that the list that I had, I think, now listen, it's my list, all right? So obviously I'm gonna be biased, but this is Black Man Rankings, all right? And I am Mike the Philosopher, who get a whole bunch of stuff right, okay? Not tooting my own horn, but toot toot for real, okay? All that being said, let's go into the rankings. And shout out to everybody who watched the ranking video and commented. Much respect to you. Also, shout out to who else was that? CMAC 3764. And they said that they found it interesting that I liked it, Rashina, for saying she liked to be nasty, yet earlier I wanted a classy woman. Well, you can be classy and you can be nasty, okay? There's nothing wrong with being classy. I think most men want a classy and nasty woman. It is possible. They also said that they respectfully, they disagree with me on feeling safe, that both genders and individuals in a relationship, this is accomplished by actions and consistency in both parties. A part of me would agree with that. It does take consistency on both parties. However, I still feel like that creating a safe space, because that's what Patricia was asking for, creating a safe space and asking for that from a man. I think safe space is really a state of mind, okay? And I gave the analogy of a skydiver, right? A skydiver, say for instance, you're a skydiver and you haven't had any jumps. You're a rookie. This is your first jump, okay? And you got the instructor strapped onto your back, okay? Now, the instructor is going to feel like this is a safe space, but you haven't jumped before. You don't feel this whole safety stuff that the instructor feel. You don't feel the trust in the equipment the way the instructor feel. he can tell you it's safe all he wants. Okay, he can go over safety measures with you. He can do the whole nine. At the end of the day, it's up to you to feel safe. Okay, jumping out of that plane. If you don't feel safe jumping out of that plane, you ain't gonna jump. Okay, this is what I mean by it's more of a state of mind than anything else. Yes, it can be, you can feel ease and you can feel more comfortable with time and consistency, but at the end of the day, it's your choice on whether or not you feel safe or not. But enough of that. I just thought I'd shout out some of the people who commented, and without further ado, let's go in. At number 10 is still April. Okay, April is just I just don't think that she's ready, and she's on this boss B and I'm a PhD stuff, and men don't care about none of that. And you're digging into, you was kind of disrespectful to Lamar and kind of pushing him. If the dude said let's move past that or let's move forward, you should have just did that, respected what he said, and move forward. But no, you want to press the issue. You want to keep digging and digging. And I asked the question, therefore, you are practically obligated to answer it if you expect to find love. Okay. I can guarantee you there are some questions that you don't want to answer. I can guarantee you that, April. So for you to sit up here and drill this dude on his past was a huge turnoff, not just to him, but it was to Jonathan. It was to practically every dude you ran into. Okay. And don't nobody care about your PhD, your degrees, and your pharmaceutical job. Okay. At the end of the day, that ain't doing me a bit of damn good, to be honest. Okay. Men care about what women can do for them under the roof. And this is the part I don't think women understand. What can you do for me under our roof? Okay. I don't care what you're doing under another roof. Okay. At your job, at your girlfriend's house, at your parents' house. I don't care about none of that. I care about what you can do for me under our roof. The same thing you care about. You care about what I can do for you under our roof, right? You care about if I can be a provider, if I can protect the home. You care about those things, okay? And that's under our roof. I get it. I'm doing my part. What can you do for me under our roof? Your PhD ain't doing me a bit of damn good under our roof. It's just not. Okay? The fact that you went to school and acquired a lot of debt, congratulations. Okay? But that ain't doing nothing for me. And women need to understand this concept of under our roof. Okay? The rules are very clear for the men. Provide, protect. Okay? But now that women are start working, they real ambiguous on what they should be doing under our roof. Okay? Your jobs really haven't changed. You still are expected to be the woman and the feminine energy in the household. But a lot of women rather be boss bees. Okay? That's where their confidence is. I've accomplished this under another roof. I'm going to give all my time and energy to another roof, and I'm going to leave my roof empty. But the other roof consider me a boss bee. But under our roof, I ain't got time to do nothing under this roof. Unacceptable. Unacceptable to men. This is why men don't care about that stuff, ladies. Y'all need to get it. Y'all need to get it. I'll just put it that way. April at number 10. At number 9, still Patrice. This is probably the last time I'm going to mention these two because they are eliminated. Can't say that I'm surprised by this turn of events because they were on the bottom of my list day one. Okay. So Patrice, same thing. She seems to be emotionally damaged, and not a bad looking chick, not a bad chick. Didn't really get to know her very well, but from what I did get to know, she's not a bad chick. She's just expecting you to create a safe space for her. All I did was tell me she's mentally damaged. Her last relationship didn't create a safe space. She don't feel safe, and it was too heavy for day one, and an uphill battle. And she just lets you know she's a lot of work to deal with. So, Patricia, wish her the best. Patricia at number 9. At number 8 is the emotionally unstable Koshia. Okay, this woman is not ready for dating. She's not ready for love. She still consider herself the baby of the family, spoiled, rotten, and let her tell it. She's spoiled, rotten, and ain't no man that ain't sexy for no man. Okay, for you to sit up here and admit that you spoiled, rotten. Okay, you go be spoiled over there. Okay, me as a man, why would that turn me on? That tells me you're also stubborn, and you need things to go your way, and you want this to be a one-sided relationship. No, no, I'm not signing up for this. Okay, yeah, you look halfway decent, you're thick and everything, but you ain't worth the trouble at all. Okay, I could easily move on, especially in this environment where there's a lot of attractive women around here, and I'm co-mingling with a lot of these other chicks. And you want me to deal with you and your mouth and your attitude and your emotionally unstableness? No, I don't have time in London, Paris, or Africa. Okay, for this type of behavior. Get some therapy, get some help. I wish you nothing but the best. But you can't even take a joke. You can't even have a decent conversation, okay? And you create eggshells. And I'm not trying to walk on eggshells for the rest of my life. That is a hard no for me, okay? Um, it's a shame too. I want to like Koshia, but the way she moves and the way she acts is just too much for a guy to deal with, and it ain't even worth it. So next, at number 7 is Rashina. Okay, now I don't have nothing really good or bad to say about Rashina because she was a no-show in this episode. I didn't see hardly one clip of her in this whole entire episode. Why? I don't know. They just rubbed her out the whole thing. Didn't see her go on any dates or anything. So I don't know what happened to Rashina. Um, so for that reason, I had to knock her down a notch. But it doesn't mean it was because she did anything wrong. It was just because I didn't get to see her in this episode. So she could rebound real quick, but um, right now she's at number 7. At number 6 is Shamika. Okay. Look, listen. Shamika is a chick that uh, I just don't like her conversation. I really don't. She don't say nothing really inspiring, or she don't really say nothing really interesting, or she's kind of giving me um hood chick. Like she's kind of giving me uh she said that she's not, the only thing she said was she don't really roam the streets or play around or anything like that. She said she's very family orientated, which is cool. Men are looking for that, a woman who's family orientated. But that was probably the only thing of value that came out of her mouth in these 3 episodes for real, because I haven't really heard much from her, and everything that I heard was on some childish or immature kiddie stuff. Like I expect a teenager to be talking like Koshia. Body is banging. That you cannot take that away from her, and you never will take that away from her. Um, but sapiosexual like myself, I need a little bit more, uh, intellectual conversation to really get me super interested. If you're going to be a potential wife to me, I need to know that my wife is um, aware of the world, not necessarily educated just by the school, but educates herself and is very intellectual. That's the thing that really turns me on, I guess you could say, and gets my attention. But all of this hood hood rats, and I'm not saying that she's that. I'm just saying that she don't really have a whole lot of things of value to say, so she had to get demoted a little bit. Um, yeah, the body is just, but that's all there is, though. That's all there is. Um, she has smash and dash written all over her, to be honest. I don't. She don't want no kids. So you will have to be stuck raising her kids and taking care of her, and you ain't gonna get no stimulating conversation. All you're gonna get is to smash every once in a while, and it's like a bleak existence. It's like we can't even go on vacations because you got your kids that you raising, and you know I'll just be a slave to your household, and you'll pay me off by smashing every once in a while, and then we ain't got nothing to talk about after that. It's just a bleak future I see. So she had to get demoted. So Shamika at number 6. At number 5, moved up the rankings a bit, is Patrice, and the reason why is because a lot of the guys seem to be connecting with her. Okay, they seem to be connecting with her. Love her personality. Her personality is shooting up there as far as probably one of the better personalities on there. I said that about Maya. I said that about Roshina, but I really got to see it on Patrice. And Patrice, when her hair is pent up, she looks really nice. She looks really nice. She would look nice in that pink dress, and that when her hair was pent up, somebody must have helped her out with that, because that was her best look. She looked real good like that. So shout out to Patrice. Beautiful smile, easy to talk to, easy to get along with. I see William trying to lock it down. I don't blame you at all. I never had a preference for a biker chick looking chick, but when she pinned her hair up and put a dress on, it kind of made me see some potential. Okay, even though she had the tats, still made me see some potential there. But still, I'm still not a tat dude, but uh, she looked a little more prissy than a biker chick would look. So that was attractive. So she showed me she could be versatile. I like that. So shout out to Patrice, because she really showed up. She really trying to make connections with the guys. And I'm still worried about her past, though. I'm still worried about her body count. Like I said, any woman who creates a Kegel machine, she must have been ran through. She must have been ran through. Okay, I said that it's possible that she probably is a retired corn star. Um, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that, but it would not surprise me if she was in the adult industry for some time and got out of that and took that money and invested into her own travel company or whatever she got right now. Um, I could be wrong. I don't know, but that's the vibe I'm getting because any woman who got time to create a Kegel machine must be in that field, must be in that industry or something. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm trying to put two and two together. Again, I could be wrong, but um, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I'm sure there's some tape out there on uh, Patrice somewhere. I'm sure there is, and I don't even know if RTL know about it. Um, but I'm not gonna say she is. I'm not gonna harp on it, but I'm just saying if it came out, I would not be surprised. Okay, and if it does come out, stay tuned because I'm gonna comment on it. Shout out to Patrice at number 5. At number 4, moving up a little bit too, is Vanessa, who is still a very attractive woman. Nice face, nice body, nice frame. Love it. Pent up look. She said to Lamar, you know, I almost got eliminated last week. What can I do to improve? I said, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. A woman who wants to improve, a woman who wants the counsel of a black man, a brother, a woman who can possibly even take direction from a man, okay? And shed the ego of most women, okay? So she shed her ego to ask that question. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I was this chick she's up there. She has the potential. I know she's a little reserved. We got to get her out that tightness. Lamar tried to get her to scream and she was like, scream. He was like, you're not the one for me, sis. You're not the one. And I get it. Lamar is, you know, this brother is, I don't know. I don't know. He is a piece of work, I'll put it that way. And everybody ain't built for everybody. I think that Chaz is more her speed. I think they are making a connection, and I'm rooting for them to connect. To be honest, maybe Chaz can really make a connection with Vanessa and make it work. I hope she wants to have more kids because I think that's what he wants. I hope that he can deal with her reserved nature. Looks like he can so far, so I'm rooting for him. But Vanessa she's draftable. She's at number 4. At number 3 is Maya. Okay, Maya is still up there. The Oshun goddess energy of Maya. All right, and didn't really see much of her in this episode, but I'm not going to take anything from her. She's still that chick. She's still attractive. She's still cooperative. She's still agreeable. She's still very feminine. And, you know, there was some guys who was connecting with her when they were in a lounge. They did mention her a couple times. So, I'm not going to take away much from Maya, but she's still that chick. She's still that chick, and I'm still very attracted to her. If I'm being honest, I'm not necessarily attracted to her more than I am Vanessa. I think Vanessa is more attractive than Maya, but I think that Maya's personality is a little more feminine and a little more loose than Vanessa, which is giving her the edge over her. Now, these rankings are fluid. They can change. They're very dynamic. So they're going to change from week to week depending on what I see. But Maya, even though I didn't see her much, I don't think she's changed much. Her energy is still there and still very feminine and still a pretty high draft pick as far as I'm concerned. Next up, number two is, man, this is, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting close between Alexis. Okay. But it is Alexis at number two, but she's making ground on the number one spot. And she could easily take over the number one spot here, but she's still at number two for right now. This chick is dope, man. I like Alexis and the fact that she can go bowling, be real competitive. Say she want to go with her man and go to the movies. We could do a picnic and hold hands, and she wants all of that. She call it cheesy Disney stuff, and you know, I don't think she has any kids, so you ain't got to worry about that. She's very attractive, if you ask me. She's really, I like practically the whole shebang, the whole package. Real hair, okay. She don't need a whole lot of makeup to look good. Um, a dope chick, man. I don't really have anything negative to say about uh, Alexis at all because, well, there is the one thing about her illness that we still got to get to the bottom of. Got to figure out how is that going to manifest and how is that going to show up in the relationship because that could probably be challenging. Okay. Now she's in remission right now, but when she gets out of remission and she starts to, you know, it comes back up. What is that going to look like? I will probably, that's my only worry with Alexis, and I will probably question her on that more. But she's the type that if I'm deep in love with her, it's not going to matter. I'm gonna take care of her and nurse her back to health or whatever until she's back in remission. I would like to know, what's the mortality rates on that situation. Can she have kids? So there's that her health is a big question mark, but that's the only thing I question about her. Otherwise, she would practically be close to top notch or perfect because she has everything else. And, you know, but her health is the only question mark I have about her. But I'm gonna tell you, even though she got that, if I love her and that's my woman or that's my wife, I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna do it happily, and we're gonna get through whatever, babe. Me and you against the world. You know what I mean? You want me to suck them toes? Bring them toes over here, okay? You know, I get down. I get down. Put a little, I don't know, put a little, chocolate sauce on them. You know what I mean? Uh, maybe I'm getting a little too graphic, but what I'm saying is, Alexis is the dope chick, and you can have a whole lot of fun with her. Just let me know what the zone is, and I'm there. Where's your erogenous zone? Show me where it's at. I'm all over it. Okay, that's just how I am as a guy. So shout out to Alexis, and at number one is still Leen. Now, Leen is a smart chick. She's connecting with Chaz also. She remembered that he wanted a legacy and things like that, but it seemed like the only other guy who seems to see her is Dominique, and Dominique wants to, connect with Leen. You know, she's a beautiful woman. She's from Africa. I want to know where she is from Africa. I'd be interested to know that. I'm wondering if she's somewhere from, I don't know. I don't want to say South Africa, maybe, or she Ethiopia, or I'm not sure. But I'm surprised every guy is not all over Leyland, or trying to get to know Leyland. Like maybe some guys figured that she is too model-esque, too out of their league. This is what I think with some guys. Some guys just don't approach super beautiful women because it's just too much of a hassle. Okay, she's going to get way too much attention. They're not going to feel secure within themselves to be with her. They're just not going to feel secure within themselves to be with her because this is like, imagine LeBron, right? LeBron walking down the street with Leyland. Like he like, look, man, I, ain't no need in even trying. Okay, ain't no need in even trying to be with her because he know damn well Leyland is out of his league. And if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what guy on this season is in her league. Closest one is Chaz, maybe Dominique. Dominique seems like he ain't scared of no challenge. But Leyland is just so model-esque that a lot of the guys probably are scared to approach her, scared to talk to her. And like, I mean, like William, right? William, LaRon, and then Alonzo is a little too. He could be childish at times. So she don't have enough classy guys. But like, I don't know if y'all watch Make a Move, but she need a Maurice type of guy. That's what Leyland needs. She need a guy, dressed up in suits, a lawyer, whatever, trying to get to know her. I think that's her caliber of guy. I'm not sure that guy is on this season. Okay. Like I said, the closest one comes is Chaz, but it doesn't take away that she's a bad mama jamma. Okay. She's a bad woman. She's still beautiful, still very attractive, both mentally and physically. She can talk. Dominique said he want 3 to 10 babies, and she was like, okay, you want your own little basketball team. She didn't sit up here and say, oh, you crazy, this, that, and the third. I don't think the Lord told me I ain't giving you 10 kids, or she ain't say nothing like that. She was just like, oh, she played it, okay, you want your basketball team. I would love to have a basketball team with Leyland. I think that would be super dope. But she's still number one because why wouldn't she be? Okay. None of the chicks can take her top spot yet, but I do feel like Alexis is closing in on that gap, okay, between them two. But there you have it with the rankings. Let me know what y'all think. I really would like to know. Again, y'all put your comments in there. Did I get the rankings right? What do you think? Seeing the third episode, put your rankings in there. And whatever else I said, if you got an issue with that, put that in there too. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.